Hi, everyone. What if I told you that the man who has captured the hearts of millions of people around the world, Minho, had said something so audacious about marriage that it has left fans in sheer awe? You heard me right. Just when. We thought the recent rush of announcements and speculations couldn't be any more exciting. Minho startled everyone with a declaration that is sparking a wave of excitement, conjecture, and yes, even tears of pleasure from his admirers. If you're as curious as I am, settle back, relax, and let's examine the story that is generating news in Asia and beyond. This is going to be an emotional ride, so hold on tight. It all started a few weeks ago when internet rumors started to spread regarding Minho and her possible marriage. Some claimed it was only speculation, while others hinted that an official announcement was imminent. Then, all of a sudden, boom. There was news. A number of media outlets reported that Minho's agency was preparing to release a major announcement regarding his private life. Fans were already holding their breath and asking themselves, is this it? Is Minho finally getting married? Then the proclamation dropped. Minho's agency formally declared that he was preparing for a wedding. The issue is that, despite admitting the wedding was happening, they kept the identity of the fortunate recipient a secret. Now, Song Hye-kyo was probably the only name that sprung to mind if you're like most fans. After all, there have been persistent reports of their close friendship for months. Because of the sincere social media posts, secret meetings, and matching jewelry, some even claim that it has been growing for years. But until lately, nobody had said anything explicit. After the wedding confirmation was made public, Minho became the focus of attention. What would he say? Would he finally open up about his ideas, plans, and future? The events that followed shocked everyone. At a press conference for his latest endorsement, reporters couldn't help but ask the question that was on everyone's mind. A brave reporter said, Minho-si, is there anything you'd like to share with your fans about this significant moment in your life now that your agency has confirmed the wedding? Minho said, marriage is more than just a promise between two people. While smiling and taking a big breath, it's a commitment to support one another through anything and to share a life. At this point in my life, I feel like I'm ready. I don't think twice about saying it now. This is my time. Have you noticed that? I no longer hesitate to say it. Fans immediately interpreted that as Minho's decision to come out with his truth after years of concealment. He went on without missing a beat to say something even more surprising. She knows me not just as an actor but as a person. We are now ready to start a new journey together after finishing our own ones. Reporters were practically scrambling to get the next question in, but the audience was electrified by now. Speculation among online fans was increasing. Everyone was interested in she. Supporters believe it was clear that Minho was referring to Song Hye-kyo, even if he did not name her at the time. This is the cause. Just hours before that press conference, Song Hye-kyo posted a picture of two intertwined hands to her Instagram account with the caption, "Together, always." It was subtle, elegant, and breathtakingly romantic. And what do you know? The man's wristwatch in the photo was remarkably similar to one that Minho has been seen wearing in public on numerous occasions. Could this be a coincidence? Fans don't think so. As if that weren't enough, later that day, Minho gave a special live broadcast in which he thanked his supporters for their support. Around the halfway point, the question was asked, what kind of wedding would you like to have? Without hesitation, he said, a straightforward one, surrounded by people we love. We have already talked about preserving closeness and focusing on the people who matter most. We've already talked about... What's that? That was a grave error. Or maybe it was deliberate. Anyway, that sent fans into full detective mode. One fan commented, I feel like he's been waiting his whole life for this moment. Minho and Hye-kyo are endgame, someone else commented. This is the way fate is playing out in front of us. Social media platforms like Instagram, Weibo, and Twitter were instantly overrun by hashtags like #wedding, Lee Minho engaged, and Song Hye-kyo bride. But things get better. A few days after the press conference, Lee Min-ho was spotted searching for a house in an affluent neighborhood of Seoul. He was looking for a family home that was both luxurious and remote, according to real estate sources. Supporters speculated that this was more than just an investment. It was the house he and his future bride would share. The ring then materialized. At a recent charity event, Lee Min-ho was seen wearing a simple yet stylish band on his ring finger. He has never been into flashy jewelry, but this ring truly drew his eye. Some people believe that a promise ring is a forerunner to an official wedding band. Let's return to his bold marriage proclamation. Its power comes from the fact that Lee Min-ho no longer shied away from the topic. For years, his private life has been kept under wraps. Only in interviews is it disclosed. But he's got it now. He went so far as to say during his live broadcast, "There comes a time when you stop worrying about public opinion and start focusing on your happiness." That struck a chord with a lot of people, including fans, co-stars, and even internet users who had long wondered if Lee Min-ho would ever discuss love and marriage. We do not yet know the exact date of the wedding. Some reports say it will happen in the fall, while others say it will happen early next year. As far as we know, the preparations have begun. Reliable sources claim that Lee Min-ho's family and the bride's family have already met. If that bride is Song Hye-kyo, we're witnessing the union of two of Korea's biggest stars, literally the perfect pair. Think about this. They both had incredible careers despite scandals, breakups, and hardship. They have remained excellent in spite of constantly reinventing themselves. More than anyone else, these two deserve to be happy. Of course, not everyone is on board. In particular, traditional followers still hold out hope that Lee Min-ho would remain single and dedicated to his work. However, most supporters are just ecstatic that he is happy, to be honest. Fun fact, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo's purported plans are reportedly driving up demand for weddings with these themes, according to Seoul wedding experts. From color schemes to floral arrangements, it appears that Minho wedding fever has officially gone viral. Now I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Lee Min-ho's bold marriage declaration? Do you think there will be a formal announcement regarding the wedding in the next few days? Do you believe Song Hye-kyo is the one, or do you think there is still more to this story that we don't know? Kindly provide your thoughts in the space provided for comments below. We need to talk openly about Lee Min-ho's current situation, and let's collaborate to turn this charming love story into a reality if you are affiliated with the Minho Nation as I am. If you like the in-depth analysis, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel for the latest updates on Lee Min-ho, Song Hye-kyo, and all of your favorite Korean celebs. To ensure you don't miss a second of this captivating story, click the notification bell. You never know when the next video might be their wedding invitation, so be curious and hopeful till the next time. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.